Let's take an extreme example. Recently in Somalia, this militant group, Hizb al-Islam, banned music on the radio. It said, no more radio, no more music on the radio. And so here we have this group, Free Muse, which is a Danish-based human rights organization that monitors music and music censorship around the world. And freedom of expression for musicians, they say, freedom to play music in public as well as in private places, freedom to give concerts, freedom to release CDs. However, there are exceptions, they say. And this is from the European Court of Human Rights in a judgment from 1988. There are exceptions. Propaganda for war is always unlawful, as is advocacy for national, racial, or religious hatred. States may also limit freedom of expression if it's necessary for a certain number of other reasons: respect of the reputation of others, defamation, protection of national security, public order, or public health or morals. So I think of this edict in Somalia that radio stations stop playing music, and the Hizb al-Islam officials would just say, this protects morality, and we need to develop in our own way, in our own authentic way. What do you say to that?
I think that we're not talking about extraterrestrial world, In Italy it was like that when my father was a young boy. In the national television, you couldn't have a certain kind of song. So I think it's a question of, you cannot be, judging these situations like from another world. This is our world. It was my world when my father and my mother, they were young, where in Italy, the first belly button that you see in television was a scandal, But the world is not living everywhere at the same time. There are countries that need more time. There are developments, and then you make one step forward, and you make two steps back, and then you make three steps forward. It's a long way, and the wrongest position that you can take is a position of judging from the right part of the world. This is not the question, because until you do this, until you elevate yourself to the role of the judge from the right part of the world, you don't achieve goals. The right way to achieve goals, I think, is to develop a way of to understand how this thing can change. How it changed things. It changed little by little, with little steps, with very poor. And then with trying to there are ways to the best way is always to, I think that it could be a good reason to make a war. If you think about it. You say, we go there, and we go there because we want to liberate the young people and make them dance on the streets. But it's not, we got to get
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
we got to get it. Because not all, in my opinion, it becomes more a reason to make a war than a reason to liberate. And my suspect is that when we decide to make a war, it's because we want to make a war, not because we are taking care of the issue. There are other reasons, other ways to take care of the issues. One is music, it's pressure, political pressure, asking to our government, don't do deals with these people, don't sell weapons to these people. This is the political way. I believe in the political way, because I believe in human beings. And if we sit together and we talk, I cannot achieve from you maybe that you change the world and you are the president of a nation. I can achieve that you kill less people. I can achieve that you help me in this issue. It's a question of believing in the chances of human beings to develop their way of being together or living in the same world. It happened in the past. We are much more better now. Women are voting in the most part, in the majority of the world. We reached a lot of goals, and we never have to forget how many of these goals we reached. Human rights today, the Declaration of Human Rights, is is written on paper. It's something that exists. It was not existing before, even also if the sensation that that kind of thing was right. But now it's written, it's black on white, basically. And that's the thing. And also the declaration, I was telling him before in the car, I think it can be correct, can be better, you know. If I think about a word in the first article of the Declaration of Human Rights, I said I know in Italian, I don't know only equal. The word equal is today. If I say the word equal, it's not a powerful word. It's not a powerful word. If I say to a young guy equal, we passed through the experience of building in reality this world. And the experience of that was not always positive. Think about communism, or think about the homologation of the market, what creates. No? So the word equal is no more the word that gives you, makes you feel emotion, makes you move, you know? Especially for a young guy, I think. So I will add to the word equal the word unique. All human beings is created equal and unique, with the same rights and in dignity and rights. Because we are actually not equal. We are not equal at all. I am very different. But that's good. It is very good that we are different. We are.
I wish I was more like you. You're really cool. I just, you know.
I like it. I like it. You know, we are not equal. We are unique. Unique and equal in rights. So, why I'm saying that? I'm saying that because I believe that the world is changing. It's changing, always changing. Our relationships are changing. Politics is changing. And the more old way of approaching problems is weapons. Is weapons. I think there are just more. There was a big evolution in dealing. I think weapons were very good maybe 300 years ago. You know, 300 years ago. You know.
Back then it was just a club, you know. It was pretty easy to make.
Yeah. Today it's all stuff.
So it sounds like you're very much of a kind of evolutionist in terms of all this.